We don't just jump from, oh, my life fell apart, to, oh, I'm so, like, everything's always working out for me. That doesn't happen like that. Not for a regular human brain. For some people it does. For a regular human brain, we got to get in there and we got to be mad for a minute. We got to be pissed off, because do you know what it is? The fuel of the anger is what pushes you forward, is what drives you to rebuild, is what is the inspiration to go in a new direction. Welcome, Leo. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising. This is your month ahead reading. We're also changing the seasons right now, so we're about to move into Beltane, and this is a timeless reading, but using that energy of a shift, we're kind of looking at what season you're shifting into. Not just what you're shifting into, but what you have cycled out of and how ready you are for this upcoming change in energy. So the energy you're shifting into, we have the Oracle. There are spirit guides all around you. There are bits of advice, there are signs, there's wisdom all around you. I don't know if you're a person who like actively talks to ancestors or works with unseen forces, like works with unseen energies is kind of what I'm feeling. But it feels like that wasn't always the case. Like there was a time when you really wanted to control where you're going, how you get there, what the outcome is. The energy that you're coming out of feels like it was a very big shift, a really big change. Big change, a marriage or a divorce, a birth or a death, quitting a job, getting fired from a job, starting a new job, starting a new career altogether. Feels like a very big energy is what you have just been through. The reason for the pain or the suffering, if it was intense, the reason for it was in your need to control what was happening, needing the situation to be different, needing the relationship to be different, needing the circumstances to be different. All of the pain and suffering that you experienced came from you needing to control the situation. The bright side of that is that it left you in a place where you kind of had no choice but to call upon your guides. Like I call upon my spirit guides, I call upon my angels, I call upon all benevolent energies that can help me move through this bullshit, because it sucks. I don't like it. It is too much for me. I needed it to be different. I thought it would be different. So it's almost at the point where you just like give up and you're like, I don't even care anymore. I like, So coming into a space where your spirit guides have stepped in and are giving you signs, they're offering you wisdom, but you're looking for it in a different way. And they're even trying to communicate with you in a way that you would understand, but it's like you want to see them. Like, it's like you want to see like the ghost of a person, and you want to hear them talking in words, and like it just doesn't work in that way. Like, they don't speak in that way. Sometimes they do, And that might be like part of the frustration where you're like, well, why not me? Like, why can't they talk to me like that? Why can't it just be in my face and aware and like obvious? They're more subtle than that. There's a call for you to build a little bit of ritual around creating space for them to speak to you. This could be meditation. This could be just lighting a candle, like creating an offering altar or something like that. But it is in the quiet, it is in the stillness that they speak to you. Excuse me. And so the energy you're moving out of is like self-imposed limitations because you were feeling like you needed the situation to be different. You needed to control the situation. You had a particular outcome in mind that you were really set on and it didn't work out. And now it's time to let go and trust your intuition, trust your guides to take over. And you're a little bit reluctant. In our Four of Cups, you are kind of dwelling on the past a little bit. And you're like, but it doesn't, kind of like almost like not ready to let go. Not ready to let go of what happened. Not ready to let go of the grief. Not ready to let go of... It feels like looking at the downside. There's a cynicism in there that you are still in the process of gaining wisdom from. You are still sifting through what happened to get the bits and pieces that are important for you. So when we say dwelling on the past, that's not necessarily a bad thing. It's a simple statement of where you are. You are just still exploring the pain that it caused and the discomfort. When you are ready to move out of that, your way out will be to let go of the need to have changed it or made a different decision and just let go. Like you end up with no choice but to let go. And it's almost like you find it. Oh, I'm getting a very strong tower energy too. So in the tower moments happen when you are holding on so tightly to something that is not good for you anymore. When it's time for you to let go and expand or move on, when you will not let go. When you are like white knuckling it so hard and gripping so tight and so terrified that you're going to lose something, is exactly when the universe will take it. That's exactly when it all falls apart, so that you have to let go. In that letting go is when you regain all of your power. And it feels the opposite. The ego will trick you into feeling like you have to control this. You have to hold on to this so tight, because if you lose it, everything is gone. You've lost it all, and you have no worth, and you lose yourself. It's almost like you identify with whatever you're holding on to so tight that you feel like if you lose that, you lose yourself and you have nothing. That's when the universe will take it from you. That almost feels like what's happened. And it really is okay to be pissed off about that. Like, it really is okay to be mad about that for a while, and to be sad about it, and to want to talk about it, and to need to explore all of your emotions around it and all of your thoughts. Like, that really is okay. We don't just jump from, oh, my life fell apart, to, oh, I'm so, like, everything's always working out for me. That doesn't happen like that. Not for a regular human brain. For some people it does. For a regular human brain, we got to get in there and we got to be mad for a minute. We got to be pissed off, because do you know what it is? The fuel of the anger is what pushes you forward, is what drives you to rebuild, is what is the inspiration to go in a new direction. I'm feeling drawn to, I have a statue of Mother Mary on my shelf, and it feels like she is just like, calling you. I don't know if you feel drawn to any particular goddesses or deities or spirit guide energies, guardian angels, anything like that. But Mother Mary feels like she would like to offer you some comfort at this time, hold space for you. If you had, this is strange and kind of sideways, but if you had a religious upbringing, or you had, like there's a difference between spirituality and religion, and it feels like maybe you shied away from religion because of certain things that didn't like fit or sit well with you. There's almost a call for you to kind of re-examine, because there are things that you've shut out that did resonate for you. So this is a little bit of a call to like go back to that, find your faith, figure out what you still have faith in. After you've been through this very difficult thing, as you're sifting through those emotions and working through it, this feels like the time for you to, you know, where originally like it was feeling like just spirit guides, just like letting go, trusting your intuition, knowing that you're guided. This feels stronger than that. Like this feels like something like maybe go to church. I don't know why that's coming through. I hope that's okay for me to say. Like you can or don't. I mean, whatever you feel like doing. Or if you've never been at all, if you are a person that's like, I want nothing to do with it. Find a space to create your own, to have like conversations with whatever God means to you. Finding sometimes, like for a lot of people, it's in a community setting, it's in a church, or it's in a chapel or something like that, where it's like-minded people and they're holding space for each other, like it, and it's in its best form. That is what it is. If that's something that is not appealing to you, or you don't feel right about it, and it feels like you have like turned completely the other way and you're like, I don't believe in any of that. But there is an element of spirituality that is calling you to find what you do believe in. If you don't believe in that and you don't believe in whatever, that's fine. That's perfect. But find what you believe in. Find what you believe in and give your energy in that direction. Learn. And it feels like it's a relationship. So create a space where you find what God means to you. And then it's almost like a devotional practice. Not worshiping or whatever, but like a devotional practice where you sit and kind of meditate and maybe light a candle, just holding space. Just like holding space for all the feelings that you're feeling, for everything that you've been through. Because there is something in there. Like there's something in there. And you are reluctant to it. You know, you're reluctant to see the bright side of any of this. You're like, how could there be a bright side to what I just went through? The way to see it and the way to find it is to reconnect with what you believe in. Find your faith. As a channel, I don't know if I'm completely comfortable with talking about religion and church and stuff like that. But that's the message. I'm going to try really hard not to filter it. It's up to you. You take it or leave it. I love you so much. But that's our message for you, Leo. Lots of love to you for everything that you're going through. You are loved. You are protected. And there's much brighter stuff on the other side of this. So please take care. Till next time.